I'm Greg Adams. I work with JDI Irving Limited. The company has made an enormous investment in the future of our forests across the whole region through its tree planting program that began in the late 1950s and continues through till today. Over that time period, the company has planted 900 million trees across the region. Another part of the company's foresight and investment in the future is through its genetic tree improvement program that basically works with the species that we have here in New Brunswick. We located the very best and gone through a process where we establish seed orchards, test out the children of these superior trees that we found across the province. And through that understanding, we learn about the traits like growth rate, how straight the trees are, branch size, freedom from insect and disease damage. These sorts of things are monitored so that we can, when we're planting seedlings, we can plant the best seedlings we possibly can. And out of these general areas have sprung several much more focused areas of research as well that have been developed to ensure even better growing seedlings, more tolerance to pest problems. For instance, through a tissue culture method called somatic embryogenesis, which we use to more efficiently capture the genetic variation that's in our population. So another new development based on work that's been done by JDI Irving Limited, along with our collaborator, Dr. David Miller at Carleton University, is related to understanding the relationship between trees and fungi that live right inside the trees. It's not well known, but most of the plants around us have fungi that live right inside them. And in some cases, there are strains of fungus that produce secondary metabolites which are toxic to insects. So the research collaboration looked to understand that relationship and to determine how it could be utilized for us to produce seedlings that are more tolerant of pest attack, specifically for insect pests like the spruce budworm. So that research has been very fruitful, and it has resulted in world-first technology, and a number of patents have been issued, all based on the research that we've conducted over the last number of years with Dr. Miller. To give you a little bit better understanding of this work, I'll turn it over to Dr. David Miller at Carleton University.
My name is David Miller, and I'm the fortunate occupant of a research chair at Carleton University in Ottawa. I'm from New Brunswick, and about 25 years ago I got interested for academic reasons in whether there were fungi that lived in needles that affected the populations of the insects that eat trees like the spruce budworm. We discovered that there was a question that should be asked about this, that these natural populations did exist that affected the spruce budworm and the Acadian forest. And to pursue it, I needed seedlings of white spruce that were in a breeding program. And when I needed a private company to give me something I couldn't get anywhere else, JDI Irving was able to supply it. And all of the work that we've done has been in partnership with the Canadian government. And that's a long commitment, as is the case for anything that you work on trees. So a forest ecology like the Acadian forest is a complicated mixture of different species of animals, birds, insects that all play a role, including the spruce budworm. Spruce budworm is bird food. So we don't really want to get rid of the spruce budworm. And the natural forest doesn't do that. So the endophytes that exist in nature and that when we inoculate them give the tree more chance to survive a budworm epidemic by slowing the growth of the insect down, by exposing it to more time for birds and pests to get at it, and natural diseases, bacteria and viruses, and produce fewer eggs so that the tree can survive little epidemics. And so the way I usually like to say this is that trees are lousy at defending themselves from insects compared to flowering plants. So what they have to do is outlive, outplay, and outlast. They have to be just a little bit more tolerant to survive a little epidemic or some gnawing on their needles and then grow forward.
This world-first application has led to the announcement of a new laboratory facility at JDI's Sussex Tree Nursery in Sussex, New Brunswick. A new company has been formed for further research and commercialization of innovative, made in New Brunswick bioscience applications. The new laboratory facility will produce selected fungus strains that will be used to inoculate young seedlings, producing better quality, insect-tolerant, resilient seedlings for planting across the region.
The investment of JDI Irving Limited and the research activities that have taken place over the last number of years has made it possible for this exciting announcement for the establishment of a new laboratory facility here in Sussex, New Brunswick that will, in the long term, improve our forests in New Brunswick. I'd like to acknowledge the support from agencies that we've received in the past and currently, including ACOA through the Atlantic Innovation Fund, Natural Resources Canada through their investments in forest industry transformation, the National Research Council, and also the province of New Brunswick. At the end of the day, we think this is a very positive effort towards long-term sustainability, towards the ability to be able to adapt through our forestry to changing conditions, and it's good for the region as a whole.